Hey everyone, in today's video I want to talk about the relevant skills I personally think you need to be well positioned as a marketing generalist in 2022. For the past 5 years I worked mainly in very spread out marketing roles myself, and I've been able to learn a lot about working with other teams or even recognizing synergies between individual subdisciplines in marketing. Personally, I really appreciate being a T-shaped marketer who has a broad knowledge. So if you also like to keep an eye on the big picture, stay tuned and let's get started. First, business and marketing strategy. Being a generalist requires a relevant understanding of what is marketing's part in the value creation process and how overarching business goals can be achieved through marketing. Therefore, you should have an understanding of the customer journey of your ideal customer profile, be familiar with personas and at which interfaces such as sales, product and others, marketing can improve existing processes. Second, content. Every kind of communication is content shared. An email, an article, a poster, an ad. As a generalist, you don't have to be a copywriter, but it doesn't harm to have created some content yourself in order to understand its effort. If you want to understand marketing holistically, you understand that content matters. Number 3, public relations. Now, journalists and daily newspaper will pop up in your mind, but PR is so much more these days. Since the dawn of social media, conversations are happening everywhere. As a marketer, you need to understand where your community takes place, what they talk about, and what drives them. Likewise, you skillfully place important messages to strengthen your own positioning. Those who engage with their community will develop real insights. Social media is number 4. This one seems obvious, but your community may not just be on Facebook or Instagram. Social networks exist in abundance. Feel free to check out this prism, which is also linked in the description below, and you may spot a new community. As a well-rounded marketer, you understand the common platforms and their characteristics, you know their formats, and you understand how to leverage synergies like efficiently developing user-generated content. On the 5th place, video. Video has become extremely important in marketing. Studies have shown that our attention span is shorter than that of a goldfish. When was the last time you read several pages in a streak? We all want to lean back and have content served without any efforts. That's why video is so important, especially on mobile. Depending on the platform, most videos are even watched without sound, so subtitles are essential too. Again, you don't have to be a videographer, but you know the ins and outs of video and you already got some first experience, like converting existing content into videos, which would bring us back to number 2. Moving on, email and CRM. While everyone claims that email marketing is dead, it's still pretty much alive and kicking, and there's probably no marketing plan without email activities. Coupled with the maintenance of a CRM, when you collect your customer data, you can accurately engage with your customers and user. Makes sense, right? So, as a marketing generalist, what should you be capable of? From my point of view, understanding the important metrics like open rates, CTR, and so forth. How do you obtain customer data, and who else in your company could benefit from it? How can you identify patterns in the data, and how do you tie it to your existing marketing activities? Second to last, tools and automation. Marketing is a prime example of the rise of low-code and no-code applications, a type of software with which non-developers can automate repetitive processes or build smaller applications. Does your boss like to get a message via Slack when a new order pops up? Don't make the mistake and do it by hand. Automate that process. Like a Swiss Army knife in marketing, you may not be the coder, but you have an eye as to where processes would be more efficient with appropriate tools and automation. You should be generally open-minded to new technologies and try them out. Think of it this way. Your time is limited, so let automation help you. The best for the last. Collaboration and growth. Maybe you've heard of the following terms: agile teams, cross-functional units, MVP building. Especially in tech companies, the boundaries of traditional departments are disappearing, and in the favor of customer success, new teams are being deployed in which multiple core functions are reflected. Fortunately, marketing always plays a role. in product development, in sales, in HR, simply everywhere. Therefore, always look for allies in other teams. By that, you learn more and identify new synergies and opportunities. Keep growth in mind, not just more sales or profit. Growing as a company and as a marketer also mean having better processes in place, making employees more successful, or delighting customers even more. So those were 8 skills from my point of view that can help you get off to a good start as a marketing generalist. Maybe you have missed a few, especially soft skills or creativity, but once you got familiar with those 8 skills in marketing, you will be able to connect the dots and leverage more success. If you liked the video, feel free to subscribe and leave a comment if you have any questions or feedback. And we see each other in the next one. Bye.